Close your eyes for 1 second. Imagine this. You walk into your office. You sit at your desk. You know your job well. You work hard every single day. But then your manager walks over and says something to you in English. And suddenly, your brain stops. Your mouth opens. Nothing comes out.
Your manager is waiting. You feel your face getting hot, and you just smile and say, "Yes, okay, sure." And then you walk away with absolutely no idea what just happened.
You go back to your desk, you stare at your computer, and you think, what did he just say? What am I supposed to do now?
If you have ever felt that feeling, you are in the right place today, because that feeling has a name, and more importantly, it has a solution.
Speaking better at work is not about having a perfect accent. It is not about knowing every difficult word in the dictionary. It's about being clear, being confident, and knowing the right sentences to use at the right moments.
And today, we are going to give you those sentences, simple, real, and ready to use starting tomorrow morning.
Hello and welcome, everyone. You are listening to Mr. English Podcast. I'm James.
And I'm Emma. We are so happy you are here with us today.
If you are joining us for the very first time, a very big welcome to you. You just found a great place to grow your English.
And if you are one of our wonderful regular listeners, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You make this podcast feel like a warm, friendly home.
Today is a special episode because today's topic is something that affects so many people around the world every single day.
We are talking about how to speak better at work, in English, using simple, everyday sentences that actually work in real life.
Whether you work in a big office building, a small shop, a school, a hospital, a restaurant, or anywhere else, this episode is 100% for you.
And before we jump in, we have a quick and very important favor to ask you. Please subscribe to Mr. English Podcast right now if you have not done it yet. Just press that button. It takes 2 seconds.
And please share this podcast with someone who needs it. A friend, a classmate, a coworker, a family member. Tell them about Mr. English Podcast. Let us help more people together.
Okay, James, I am so excited about today. How do you want to start?
Emma, I want to start with a story, a real kind of story that many of our listeners will recognize.
Oh, perfect. I love stories. Go ahead.
There's a woman named Sarah. Sarah moved to a new country 2 years ago. She found a job at a medium-sized company. She works in the accounts department.
What is Sarah like as a worker?
Sarah is excellent. She's always on time, she's careful with her work, she never misses a deadline. She helps her coworkers quietly whenever she can. If you look at her work on paper, it's very good.
She sounds like a dream employee.
She really does. But Sarah has one big, heavy problem. And this problem is not about her skills. It's not about her intelligence. It's about English.
What do you mean?
Sarah is afraid to speak English at work. When someone talks to her, she smiles and says, yes, okay, of course, even when she has absolutely no idea what they said.
Oh, I know this situation so well. You just keep nodding and hope everything will work out okay.
And sometimes it does work out, but one day it did not. Sarah's manager came to her desk and said, Sarah, I need you to send the updated report to the finance team. Please do it by end of day Thursday.
That sounds simple enough.
It does, but Sarah heard Thursday and thought he said Tuesday. She wasn't sure. She didn't ask. She just nodded and said, yes, of course. And she sent the report on Tuesday evening, 2 days early.
Wait, 2 days early sounds good, right?
It sounds good, but the report wasn't finished yet. The data for Wednesday and Thursday was missing. The finance team received an incomplete report. They were confused. They contacted Sarah's manager, and her manager was not happy.
Oh no, poor Sarah. She worked so hard, and she still had a problem. And it wasn't because she was bad at her job.
Exactly. It was because of one small misunderstanding, one moment of not asking clearly. And that one moment created a whole chain of problems.
And Sarah sat at her desk that evening and felt terrible. She thought, I'm good at this job. I know this job. But my English is stopping me from showing what I can really do.
And that feeling, listeners, is the feeling we want to help you with today, because Sarah's problem is not unique. Thousands and thousands of people around the world feel this same thing every day.
Your skills are real. Your knowledge is real. Your value at work is real. But sometimes English gets in the way. It becomes a wall between you and the people around you.
And today, we're going to help you break that wall, one simple sentence at a time.
By the end of this episode, we are going to meet a new Sarah, a Sarah who speaks up, a Sarah who asks clearly, a Sarah who is seen and heard at work.
And you are going to learn exactly how she did it.
Okay, let's start with our first topic. And this one surprises a lot of learners because it's so simple that many people think it's not important.
What is it?
Small talk, short, friendly conversations at work.
Small talk. Yes, this is the conversation that happens when you walk into the office in the morning, when you wait for the elevator, when you heat your lunch in the kitchen.
These short conversations feel like nothing, but they actually do a very big job.
Why do beginners skip small talk?
Because they're nervous. They think, what if I say something wrong? What if I sound silly? So they walk in, sit down, stare at the computer, and speak to nobody.
And when you don't do small talk, people start to think you're unfriendly or not interested, even if that's completely wrong.
Small talk builds relationships, and relationships at work are very, very important.
When your coworker likes you, they help you more. When your manager sees you as friendly and open, they give you more opportunities.
And the beautiful thing about small talk is this. It doesn't need to be clever. It doesn't need to be long. 3 to 5 sentences is completely enough.
Let's learn 5 easy small talk sentences right now. These are very simple. Anyone can say these.
Number 1. Good morning. How are you today? This is the most basic one, but it's golden. Say it every single morning to at least one person with a real smile.
Number 2. Did you have a good weekend? This is perfect for Monday mornings. You are showing interest in the other person's life.
Number 3. It is really busy today, isn't it? When the office is crazy and everyone is running around, this sentence connects you to your coworkers. Everyone feels the same thing. You are putting that shared feeling into words.
Number 4. That smells amazing. What did you bring for lunch? Never underestimate food talk.
Food talk is the most universal language in any office, anywhere in the world.
Number 5. Have a good evening. See you, James, tomorrow, when you leave work. It is small, it is warm, and it ends the day on a friendly note.
Practice these 5 sentences this week, 1 or 2 a day. You do not need to do all 5 in one morning. Just start somewhere.
And when the person responds, listen to them. Even if you only understand half, nod, smile, say yes or that sounds good, and then carry on with your day.
The goal of small talk is not a long conversation. The goal is a small, warm connection.
Okay, our second topic is something that Sarah struggled with a lot, asking for help at work.
This is so important, and so many beginners avoid it completely.
Why do you think people do not ask for help?
Because asking for help feels like showing weakness. They think, if I ask, people will think I don't know my job. They will think I'm not smart enough.
But here's the truth that many people have backwards.
What is the truth?
Asking good questions is a sign of intelligence. It means you want to do things correctly. It means you care about quality. People who ask questions make fewer mistakes and learn faster.
The people who never ask are the ones who guess, and guessing at work is risky.
So asking for help is actually the professional thing to do, the smart thing to do, the brave thing to do.
But you are right that the way you ask matters. There's a big difference between asking in a rude way and asking in a professional way.
The magic word for polite requests in English is could, C-O-U-L-D.
Could turns a demand into a polite request. It is a very small word, but it changes everything.
Without could, tell me how to do this. That sounds like a command. It's not wrong, but it's not warm either.
With could. Could you show me how to do this? That is polite, professional, and easy to hear.
Here are 3 ways to ask for help using could. Number 1. Excuse me, could you help me with this? I want to make sure I do it correctly. Number 2. Could you explain that again? I want to fully understand before I start. Number 3. Could you check this with me? I just want to confirm I'm on the right track.
All 3 are professional. All 3 are polite. And all 3 show that you care about doing good work.
And Emma's bonus tip from earlier, always add a small reason, like because I want to do this correctly or because I want to learn the right way.
That small addition changes the whole tone. It shows you're not just asking because you're lazy, you're asking because you're careful and responsible.
Let's do a quick practice scene. Emma, I'll be a coworker. You show the listeners how to ask for help.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Hey, can you process these new orders using the system update? It works a little differently now.
Okay. I say, hi, I would love to do that, but I haven't used the new system yet. Could you walk me through it one time? I want to make sure I do it the right way so there are no mistakes.
Yes, of course. Let me show you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help.
See how natural that was? Nobody thinks less of Emma. In fact, most coworkers feel happy when you ask them to show you something. It means they're the expert. It's a compliment to them.
Such a good point. Asking for help often makes both people feel good.
Now here's the topic that would have saved Sarah a lot of stress: understanding instructions clearly.
Yes, this is the skill of making sure you heard correctly, making sure you understood the full message, not just some of it.
And the solution is beautifully simple. When someone gives you instructions, repeat the main points back to them in your own words.
This is called confirming your understanding, and it's one of the most professional things you can do at work.
The phrase to start is, just to make sure I understand.
Say those words, then repeat what you heard, then finish with, is that right? Or did I get that correctly?
For example, your manager says, please book a meeting room for Thursday at 2 o'clock for the client visit.
You say, just to make sure I understand, you need me to book a meeting room for this Thursday at 2 in the afternoon for the client visit. Is that right?
Yes, exactly. Perfect. End of confusion. End of guessing. Both people are now on the same page.
And if you heard something wrong, your manager will correct you right there, in that moment, before any mistake happens, before any problem starts.
This one habit alone can change your work life completely.
And it takes maybe 15 extra seconds. That's all. 15 seconds to prevent big problems.
Let's practice again. Ready, Emma? I'll give you a longer set of instructions.
Ready.
Okay, please call the supplier in the morning, order 50 packets of printing paper, and ask them to deliver before this Friday. Also, get a price quote and email it to me.
That's a lot of things to remember.
It is. What do you say?
I say, just to make sure I understand, there are 4 things. First, call the supplier in the morning. Second, order 50 packets of printing paper. Third, ask them to deliver before this Friday. And fourth, get a price quote and email it to you. Is that everything?
Perfect. Yes, that's everything. Thank you.
I feel very proud of myself right now.
You should be. And listeners, you can do exactly this with any instructions in any situation. The key phrase is, just to make sure I understand. It's professional, it's respectful, and it protects you from mistakes.
Okay, next topic. The one that makes many people want to hide under the table. Meetings.
Yes, meetings. That room with all the people and all the talking. And for many English learners, the place where they feel most invisible.
But here's something important to know. You do not need to be a great speaker to be heard in a meeting. You do not need to give a big speech. You do not need to have the biggest idea.
You just need a few short, brave phrases. Even one sentence can change how people see you.
Let's start with the easiest meeting skill, agreeing with someone.
When a coworker or manager shares an idea and you think it is good, just say, that's a good point, or I agree with that, or that makes a lot of sense.
3 or 4 words, but they tell the room, I'm listening, I'm engaged, I have an opinion.
Now, what if you have your own idea? What if you want to share something?
This is the scary moment for most beginners. They have the idea in their head, but they don't know how to start. So they stay quiet, and the idea stays inside.
The easiest way to start speaking in a meeting is just 4 words. Can I add something?
Can I add something? You're not demanding the room's attention. You're politely asking for a small moment to share your thought, and almost everyone will say yes.
Then you share your idea in simple, short sentences.
For example, can I add something? I think it could help to check with customers before we decide. They might have ideas that can guide us.
Short, clear, helpful. That is a complete contribution to a meeting.
People will notice. Your manager will notice. And next time there's a meeting, people will look at you. They will expect you to speak because they know you have something to say.
That's how you go from invisible to visible at work. Not by shouting, not by being the loudest, but by showing up with small, clear, thoughtful contributions.
One brave sentence. That's all it takes to start.
Okay, Emma, let's talk about the moment that every English learner at work knows very well. The moment when someone finishes talking and you have no idea what they said.
That moment when your face is calm and nodding, but your brain is saying, please, somebody, anybody, help.
Exactly. And in that moment, most people choose the wrong path.
Which is silence?
They say nothing. They pretend they understood. They nod politely, and they walk away with wrong information or no information.
And then problems happen later, big problems, because they acted on something they didn't fully understand.
So the right path is the brave path. Ask for clarification.
And I want to say something important here. Asking for clarification is not embarrassing. It's not weak. It's not rude. It's a completely normal, completely professional thing to do in every language, in every workplace, in every country.
The most useful phrase, "I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please?" 5 simple words. Everyone understands them, and no one will think badly of you for using them.
Another natural phrase, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? I didn't catch that means the words came too fast or too quietly or you missed something. It's a very natural English.
And a third very powerful phrase, I want to make sure I understand. Could you explain that a different way? This one is for when you heard the words but the meaning is not clear. Maybe there was vocabulary you didn't know.
When you ask for a different explanation, something wonderful sometimes happens. The person thinks harder about what they said. They find simpler words, and the whole message becomes clearer for everyone.
Asking a clear question is a gift to the whole room, not just to you.
Let's do a little scene. James, please say something fast and complicated.
Ready? Okay. We need to realign our cross-departmental workflow to ensure the deliverables cascade correctly through each approval stage before the stakeholder review at the end of Q3.
Okay, I heard that. I understood maybe 4 words. I'm going to say, I'm sorry, I want to make sure I understand. Could you explain the most important part again? What exactly do you need me to do first?
Of course. Sorry about that. Basically, different departments need to work together. Before the big review meeting in 3 months, all the work needs to be checked and approved step by step. Just start by confirming your department's tasks for this month.
Thank you. That's much clearer. I'll start on that today.
See? The message arrived. Correctly. Clearly. All because Emma was brave enough to ask.
And nobody was bothered. Nobody was annoyed. In fact, I think the manager was actually glad to explain it more simply.
Asking is almost always worth it.
James, can we go back to Sarah for a moment?
I was hoping you would say that. Yes, let's see what happened to Sarah after she decided to change.
So Sarah went home after the report problem and felt really discouraged. But instead of giving up, she made a decision. She was going to try small changes, simple changes, one at a time.
Tell us what happened.
Week 1, Sarah decided to try small talk. Every morning she said, "Good morning, how are you today?" to just one person, just one sentence every day.
That sounds so simple.
It is simple, but by the end of week 1, that coworker was smiling at Sarah every morning. She started saving Sarah a spice at the lunch table. She started sharing small office news with Sarah. A small but real friendship began.
And that connection made Sarah feel less alone at work.
Much less alone. Then came week 2. Sarah's manager gave her a new task. He said he needed a summary of last month's numbers.
And what did new Sarah do?
New Sarah said, "Thank you. Just to make sure I understand, you need a summary of last month's numbers. Is there a specific format you prefer? And when do you need it?"
And her manager looked at her and smiled. He said, "Yes, exactly. And any clear format is fine. I need it by Wednesday afternoon."
Sarah said, "Perfect. I'll have it ready by Wednesday at noon."
She made the deadline clear, she confirmed the format, she controlled the situation with a few simple sentences.
Her manager was very pleased. He thought, this person is organized and reliable.
And then the big moment, a team meeting. The manager asked if anyone had ideas about improving the team's communication process.
Old Sarah would have looked at the table and said nothing.
But what did new Sarah do?
New Sarah took one small breath and she said, "Can I add something?" The whole room looked at her. And she said, "Sometimes we send long emails when a short message would be faster. Maybe we can try a messaging app for quick updates. It might save everyone time."
Silence for a moment, and then the manager said, "That's actually a great idea, Sarah. Let's explore that."
A coworker wrote it down. Another coworker nodded and said, "Yes, I was thinking the same thing." And after the meeting, a colleague walked over to Sarah and said, "Hey, good idea in there."
And how did Sarah feel?
Sarah felt something she had not felt at work in a very long time. She felt seen, she felt heard, she felt like she belonged.
Oh, and the beautiful truth is this. Sarah did not become a perfect English speaker in 2 weeks. She still made small grammar mistakes. She still sometimes searched for words, but she was clear, she was direct, and she was brave.
And that was more than enough.
Okay, we're getting close to the end of our time together today. But before we close, we want to give you 5 bonus phrases. Very short, very useful for every single day at work.
Phrase number 1. Let me know if you need anything. Say this after you help someone or to a coworker who is struggling. It means, I am here. I am ready to help. Come to me if you need something. It is a warm, open, professional offer.
Phrase number 2. Just checking in. How is everything going? Use this when you want to see how someone is doing. A coworker who is working on a task, a new employee, your manager. It shows you are paying attention. You are caring about the people around you.
Phrase number 3. I will get back to you on that. This one is very important. When someone asks you a question and you do not know the answer right now, do not guess. Just say, "Good question. I will get back to you on that." Then go and find the answer and actually come back. Do not forget.
Please do not forget. If you say, "I will get back to you," and then never come back, people stop trusting you. So say it only when you mean it.
Phrase number 4. Thank you for letting me know. This is perfect when someone gives you information or news. Your coworker tells you the schedule changed. You say, "Thank you for letting me know." Simple, polite, professional.
And phrase number 5. This one is for when you make a mistake, and everyone makes mistakes. I need to be honest with you. I made a mistake. I am very sorry. I will fix it right away. Say exactly what happened. Say sorry clearly, then say what you will do to solve it.
Honesty after a mistake is one of the most respected things in any workplace. People can forgive mistakes. They have a much harder time forgiving dishonesty.
So, those are your 5 bonus phrases. Let me know if you need anything. Just checking in. How is everything going? I will get back to you on that. Thank you for letting me know. And I made a mistake. I am sorry. I will fix it.
Write these down. Save them on your phone. Put them on a paper near your desk. Use them until they feel natural.
Let us now do a slow, clear review of everything we covered today. Repeat after us if you can.
For small talk, good morning. How are you today? Smile when you say it.
4. Asking for help. Excuse me, could you help me with this? I want to make sure I do it correctly.
For confirming instructions, just to make sure I understand, then repeat what you heard, then, is that right?
4. Joining a meeting. Can I add something? Then share your idea simply and clearly.
For when you do not understand, I'm sorry, could you repeat that please? Or could you explain that a different way?
4. Offering support. Let me know if you need anything.
For when you don't have an answer, I will get back to you on that.
4. Showing real gratitude. I really appreciate your help.
And for when you make a mistake, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I will fix it.
These are simple sentences, short sentences, but they carry so much power. Together, they make you more professional, more reliable, and more visible at work.
And the best part is, you don't have to use all of them at once. Start with one, just one, the one that feels most useful to you right now. Practice it today, tomorrow, the next day, until it feels natural.
And then pick another one. That's how real English grows. Not in one day, not by studying 100 rules, but by using one real sentence at a time.
One sentence at a time. That's the path.
Emma, what a wonderful episode this was.
It really was, James. I feel like we gave people real tools today. Not just information, real tools they can pick up and use tomorrow morning at work.
Because the goal was never to make people speak like a native. The goal was to help people be clear, be confident, and be heard.
Your skills are real, your knowledge is real, and your English, even if it's not perfect, can carry all of that to the people around you, if you let it.
Just like Sarah did.
Just like Sarah did.
Listeners, we really want to hear from you today. Go to the comments right now. Tell us, which phrase from today do you want to try first? Which sentence felt most useful to you?
Or maybe you have a story like Sarah's. Maybe you've had a moment at work where your English didn't help you the way you wanted. Share it with us. You are not alone, and your story might be exactly what another listener needs to hear.
Or maybe you already have a success story. Maybe you used your English bravely at work and something good happened. Share that too. We love hearing those.
Your comments mean everything to us. They help us understand what you need, and they help us make better episodes for you.
Now, one very important thing before we go. If you haven't subscribed to Mr. English Podcast yet, please do it right now. Press the subscribe button. It's completely free and it means the world to us.
And please share this episode with someone who needs it. A friend who's nervous about speaking English at work, a family member who just started a new job, a classmate who is learning English. Share Mr. English Podcast with them.
Because English is a skill that opens doors. And today, you took a real step toward opening more of them.
Keep going, keep practicing, and always remember this. You don't need perfect English. You need honest English, clear English, brave English.
The rest will come with time.
This is Emma.
And this is James.
And you have been listening to Mr. English Podcast.
Thank you so much for being here with us today. We'll see you in the very next episode.
Take care of yourself. Take care of your English.
And remember, every great journey begins with one small step.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. See you next time.